Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. Unfortunately, I caught COVID-19, so I'm going to have to leave this mask on while I give the speech. Now that I have everyone's attention, thank you very much for each and every one of you for taking the time out of your busy day to come here and celebrate with us for this momentous occasion. Especially to James and Monica's parents for all the time, effort, and money you put in to this glorious wedding. Let's give them a round of applause, everyone. Wow, can't believe how nervous I'm feeling. I mean, I just thank the audience. Okay, just remember back to what The Simpsons taught you. Just picture everyone naked. Monica, you're looking beautiful. Fabulous. Bridesmaids, you know the vibes. James, whoa, I didn't know you'd swing like that. James, I'm so honored you chose me to be your best man 2.5 years ago to crack jokes on you for the next 5 minutes. It even reminds me of my own wedding, only my wife proposed to me, and 2 weeks later, we were married. See, I have my ring right here. Okay, all jokes aside, if you guys ever wondered what it'd be like for an average person to give a best man speech, or sorry, if you ever wondered what it would be for an average person to do stand-up comedy, just listen to a best man speech. So what started this strong bond of 25 years of friendship is this game right here. Only it didn't connect to the internet and you couldn't talk to people. It was big, bulky, and you still had to keep in your pocket. It was black and white. So for all you youngins out there, I'm talking about a Game Boy. James still plays that today. No, not Game Boy, Pokemon. In fact, he probably caught a Pokemon on the way to the wedding today. He's still trying to be the very best, 25 years later. There came a time when we moved from catching Pokemon, video game Pokemon, to real life Pokemon, aka girls. And we were both still trying to be the very best. We would take a Pokeball, throw, and she would jump out and run away. Who would have thought trying to catch real life Pokemon would be so difficult? James lived downstairs and I lived upstairs. We were both extremely messy. No time to be clean when you're too busy trying to catch Pokemon, right? And we were also extremely cheap. We both shared one TV. And this wasn't your normal TV. This was a TV that our friend stole from Comic-Con, and I bought it from him for $100. So just imagine, it's like this TV that didn't have a stand, and you had to lean it against the wall so that it wouldn't fall off your table. Best $100 I ever spent. Right, James? I think you still have that TV in your room. Did you ever fork up the money to buy a TV stand? In this house, I was the cook. And let me tell you, my friends would say I'm like a Gordon Ramsay. So our gourmet meals consisted of 3-minute microwavable Easy Mac and tacos. I remember one time I was really busy and I didn't have time to prepare. So I asked James if he could help me prepare the rice. James, I just have one thing to say. You're the first person I ever met that couldn't make white rice. I swear, I opened that lid and all I saw was solid raw rice. I mean, I don't even think he put water in the rice cooker. So sadly, I had to move up north because I took a new job, but that didn't stop James from still trying to catch Pokemon. So on the night of Kobe Bryant's last basketball game, he took out a Pokeball, threw, and he caught himself a Monwan. So what's a Monwan, you might ask? Well, a Monwan is strong, opinionated, and perfect for James' carefree personality. Another strong attribute of Monica is her kindness. I remember the last time we were in Las Vegas, she turns to me and said, "Oh, we have to leave one day earlier. So here, take this water." No, it's okay. No, take it. We don't need it. She didn't give me one bottle of water. She gave me 6 bottles of water. And I'm not talking about that cheap Costco crap. This was Fiji water. 6 bottles of Fiji water. I mean, I think up until now, I only drank 5 bottles of Fiji water. And last, her characteristic is her personality. She has a perfect personality for keeping James in check. Another time, I remember we were in Vegas because James said, "Oh, all I have to do is go through this timeshare. It'll be easy, piece of cake." And Monica turns to me, "Oh, don't worry. I know James. He's too smart for this. He won't fall for those cheesy sales tactics." 5 hours later, James opens the door, and guess who got himself a timeshare? And then shortly after, I remember I got a call from James. He said, "Due to careful consideration, I decided to cancel that timeshare." That's when I knew Monica was the one. The moral of the story is Monica is always right. James, if there's one word of wisdom I would give you, it's happy wife, happy life. No, but honestly, I knew Monica was the one when she told me, or when James told me, "Monica is my best friend." In Pokemon, the best friend of the main character is a Pikachu. They were inseparable and they did everything together. James, you had it all. You had a lot of friends, a great job, you had an awesome best friend, but you were always missing that one piece. Monica, you're that one piece. You're his Pikachu. When James first told me that he had a new best friend, I couldn't help but to feel a little sad. But that's okay, because that's the way it's supposed to be. Growing up as a child, I was the only child, so I never knew what it would be like to have a brother. But now, I can honestly say, I have a new older brother and a younger sister that I love very much. So, if everyone would please raise up your glass, and without further ado, I'd just like to congratulate our new couple, the Pokemaster James and his Monwan Monica.